Hey guys, day 23 of Autism Awareness Month, and today I want to talk about unemployment and autism. So the general population during, a good time, not now, the unemployment rate is around like 4%, 4.5%. For all disabilities combined, unemployment rates are about 10%. For people without autism that have intellectual disabilities, it's about 20%. And for autism, the range that most studies have for unemployment for autistic adults is between 60 and 90%. There's a lot of facts and figures out there. It can kind of get confusing. Most unemployment statistics include only those adults who are actively seeking employment and able to work. And when you look at those figures, the unemployment rate for all autistic adults is around 80%. About 35% of autistic people go on to get a college education. Of those, 85% of those are unemployed. So they graduate college and only 15% of them end up getting a stable job. Most autistic adults who do end up getting a job, they are overqualified for the job and underpaid. And most also work only part-time hours. So I won't go into all the details of why so many more autistic people can't get jobs, but a big portion of it is that the hiring process kind of goes against a lot of behaviors that autistic people have. Lack of eye contact, not able to make small talk, not able to really respond to questions how interviewers want them to. But there's whole TED Talks on that subject that you can go watch. So what are people doing with this issue of the high unemployment rate of autistic adults? For one, there's a lot of entrepreneurs that are starting their own businesses. So autistic adults are creating their own businesses because they couldn't find a job. And then parents of autistic children are creating small businesses and actually expanding nationwide to give their children and other people like their children jobs. There are a lot of companies out there now that are being hired by larger companies to set up entire divisions or just give the interviewers more knowledge about autism and how it could benefit their company to hire people with autism. And just giving the general knowledge of how the way that autistic people think, especially those more high functioning, even though they can't they have social deficits, that they can bring more creative diversity into the work environment. That's helping. For now, the outlook doesn't look good for a lot of autistic children growing up who will be, aging out into the system in the next couple of years, maybe a decade or two. It'll look a lot better, but for now, parents live with the knowledge that most likely their children are going to have to stay home with them, not be employed. So the staying at home, those statistics are only about 1 in 5 children once they reach young adulthood will be able to move out of the home if they have autism. As an autism parent, you should be thinking about that transition period and really finding what's available in your area, no matter from birth almost, to really give your children the best start at being able to have an independent life, get a career going when they're older. That's just crazy to me that over 80% of autistic adults who want to work can't find jobs. So hopefully something changes drastically in the near future where they can. Until next time, guys. Bye.